Hello lovelies, welcome back to another video on my channel. I have got a gel nails watch me work for you guys. So this is my lovely client Sian. We actually had to pause doing the removal of her nails. I totally forgot to film a clip of the before. So this is the before. They've been on for 3 weeks, maybe a bit longer. My client has really slow growth, this client in particular. Her nails always look so beautiful when she comes back. I didn't want to take this set off, it was stunning. But anyway, here we are, back to removing the nails, starting with that baby nail, removing it off, just like butter. Honestly, I find removal so satisfying. I don't know about anyone else. Absolutely love watching all the old gel colour come off the nail. So underneath the gel colour is a Builder Gel base. I've used Contour Base and Build from Biosculpture on this client's nails. Absolutely love Contour, it's so good. Got just enough flexibility to it, but it keeps them super strong and you don't have to build up too super thick. Just get your structure and apex right, and oh, my clients, they just love it and it just lasts really well. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now, just removing. I've sped some of the bits up and then kept some of the bits in this video real time so you kind of can see how quickly I work, but also don't want to be sitting here for 2 hours. So I'm just going to finish off doing the removal. You can see here I have sped it up quite a lot, so if ever it translates on camera like I'm being a little aggressive, I'm not. It's just because I've sped the speed up by like 4 times the speed, so sometimes it looks like I'm going quite rapid or being quite aggressive. I wish I could do nails this fast. That would just be amazing, wouldn't every nail tech? But yeah, removing all the old gel, ready to take the length down, which I'm doing now using that same e-file bit. Top tip when you are removing length like this using an e-file bit, just commit. Go in, start from one side and go right the way through to the end. Kind of don't go backwards on yourself because then you'll get that juddery catch. So if you're a beginner with e-file, definitely go through in one smooth motion and you will be a-okay, promise. So going in with a sanding band now, I prefer to use a sanding band when I'm getting closer to the natural nail. So these nails do have a layer of the Builder Gel Contour Base and Build from Biosculpture on them, but I am just going in with a sanding band. This is a fine sanding band, so it's super gentle, like a 280, 250, 200 grit buffing block. Really super fine, really nice, just to basically refine over the old Builder Gel, remove any last little bits of that green gel and design that are on the nails, just to get ready for prep and everything like that. Going in with prep, of course I'm using Navy Pro Tools. This is the cuticle pusher, Doris. Absolutely love her. So going in and just pushing back the cuticles, revealing all that new nail growth. The thing that I find with my client's nails that I'm doing now, Sian, she doesn't get a lot of kind of dead keratin or dead cuticle. The nail file doesn't come down much at all, so I have to do little cuticle work, and you'll kind of see later on in the video when I'm nipping, there's not much. There is a little bit, but compared to some of my other clients, she just doesn't get much. It's quite minimal, so I find that prep is slightly quicker on her. And now I'm going in with Ethel, which is the flat edge cuticle tool, and I'm just removing all that dead keratin and dead tissue that's riding on that nail plate and just removing that off with this tool. And I'll do that to all of the nails. And then next up I'll go in with Martha. Oh my gosh, Martha is my fave. If you're a long time follower or subscriber, you'll know Martha's my gal. But yes, I will let you finish watching the satisfyingness of Ethel doing her prepping thing, because oh, I just love watching Ethel do her thing. And I'll be back to talk about Martha. Now going in with the lovely Martha. I just find going in with Martha at the very end of kind of the prepping cuticle work section of my prep, I find that she just tucks into those nooks and crannies, gets any last little bits of dead skin out that I might have missed. With Ethel, you can kind of see how she works. It's like a little ice cream scoop. She's fab, she's great. Couldn't do a manicure without her. I've raved about Martha for so long. I don't know of any other cuticle tool out there that's like this, and I literally couldn't be without her. I think I've got 3 of Martha now in my kit. One for my travel kit, one for my at-home kit, and then one that I just use myself and have as my own little personal Martha. Couldn't be without her. Absolute staple in my kit. Love, love, love. If you haven't tried her, you need to. She's fab. Okie dokie, I've just finished using Martha and I'm now going to go in with my nail file. This is a super tiny, like teardrop shaped nail file from Biosculpture. Absolutely love these. They're perfect for getting right into those corners to shape. But yeah, going in and shaping these nails, she wanted to maintain the shape of her nails. We kind of always go for this soft almond shape. Really, really pretty, super flattering on her hands and her nails. I feel like it really works well for her and she absolutely loves it. So that's fab. So yeah, just basically, it wasn't too much of a difference. Obviously we did take the length down, so I had to do a little bit more of a file and shape than I would do if she left the length. But yeah, just going in and filing and shaping and just tidying everything up. I do like to, when I file and shape, take a look at the whole hand as a whole once I've done a few of the nails, kind of like what I'm doing now, and just check them over, make sure I'm happy, and then I'll go back to other nails and just give them a file and shape. Just make sure that they're all kind of consistent shape and not one's pointier than another, especially with this shape, almond and stiletto and those kinds of things. It's really important that you keep kind of looking back at the other nails that you've done the shaping to already, just to make sure it's all kind of flowing and all the same. But yes, now it's time for the cuticle nipping. Going in with my favourite nippers. These are from Navy and they're called Katey. They're the shorter blade nippers, absolutely love. And I'm just nipping away all the dead skin. I'm not touching any living tissue or anything. And as you can see here, my client doesn't have much at all. There's very minimal dead skin that needs nipping away. So I'm just very carefully going in with my nippers and nipping away any of that dead tissue that I can see. After cleansing over the natural nails, just to make sure there's no dust or anything or natural oils on the nail plate before going in with gel application, just went over and did that to them all and left them to dry. And now I'm going in with Builder Gel application. So there is already Builder Gel on the natural nails, so this is ultimately a little bit of a infill and rebalance. I'm using NAILS-LUXE brush A, which is the large round brush. Absolutely fab, especially for doing Builder Gel application. Really, really good for colour gel application. I think this is what I used later on in the video for colour gel application as well, but love it for Builder Gel. I can pick up the perfect amount of product. Really good for scrubbing in that base layer, which I did first, as you would have seen, the slip layer, and then I've gone back in with a little bit of extra Builder Gel just to infill the area and then smooth down. I always like to check from different angles and make sure it's not building up at that free edge, so you don't get that kind of lip or that chunky ridge at the free edge, because that's not cute. We don't want that. So yeah, just taking the time to do that, going back in and doing the scrub layer, which you can see here, just really working that gel into the natural nail so it really adheres well. And then after I do that, I go in with the Builder Gel, picking up a bead on my brush using the same brush, and then I go in and build. Okay, I finished doing the builder gel, so I'm just giving them a cleanse off after the full cure. I do like to go back in with a nail file sometimes and just really refine that shape. Sometimes you lose a bit of that shape that you've spent the time creating once you apply your builder gel, so I just do like to go in ever so slightly on the free edge just to give a little shape. And then I'm going in with a buffer to buff over and just create a textured base for the gel colour to stick to. It stops kind of shrinking and that kind of thing, which is brilliant. I don't find that this kind of the builder gel that I use needs any refining and like nail file work. If you take your time with the application, it normally self levels and does the work for you, which I absolutely love. Anything that saves time is fabulous. And yeah, then I just buff over to smooth and we're ready for colour application, which is what I'm going in with now. Yes, I'm using the same brush I thought I was. It is brush A from NAILS-LUXE. It's the large round brush. Absolutely flawless for applying gel colour. You can see here it's just brilliant. It creates a really streak free finish and is perfect for applying gel colour really close to the cuticle. But as you can see here, you can use it for more precise work. I'm just painting half the nail with grey on this nail and I can still do that and achieve that kind of nail art looks with this brush too, so that's fab. Going in with the second layer of colour gel now. This is an absolutely stunning grey. It's one of the BioSculpture pot gels. I'll leave the exact name in the description box for you guys. I'll leave everything I used in this video listed in the description box if you are interested in whatever I've been using. I'll make sure I pop it down there for you guys. But yeah, stunning colour, stunning grey colour. It's the most perfect grey. It's just fab. And now going in with the kind of slightly mauvey undertoned nude colour, slightly got that purple base to it, which I felt went really nicely with the grey tone. It's a really gorgeous colour. It's called Lyrics of a Lily and it's from BioSculpture. It's one of their pot gels as well. Really lush. Again, using brush A from NAILS-LUXE to apply this colour. It just applies it so flawlessly. The gel and the brush together just work a dream. And we're going in and doing some nail art. Oh my gosh, I love how this design turned out. I hope you guys do too. Cannot wait to show you guys how this turned out in the end, or show you the techniques of doing it. Can you see that bit of fluff? Oh my gosh, got in the way. How annoying. Fluff is the bane of every nail tech's life, let me tell you. But yeah, these turned out so super cute. My client brought in a load of inspiration photos. She brought in this gorgeous photo of this kind of marble material from her duvet cover. She brought in a photo, so many photos. We kind of mushed it all together, which was really cool. And yeah, it just turned out really nice. So going in and kind of doing a mottledy marble look on this nail here. So I'm just using that nudie colour that we used before, clear gel and a bit of brown, and basically just smooshing it all up together to do like kind of a soft kind of espresso marble vibe. And then going in it with a little bit of flakes. Excuse my hair popping into the camera. You can tell, I think, that I haven't filmed or watched me work in a long little while, and also I haven't done a voiceover in a while, so do be kind to me. This is definitely something I'm getting back into and getting used to again. But yeah, I went in with some of the NAILS-LUXE flakes. They were called Sunstone and Moonstone. I used a little bit of both, so super cute. And then I'm going in with a little bit of gold leaf and gold foil using brush L, which is a smaller kind of painter brush type. It comes to a fine point, perfect for nail art. So I'm going in on this side and doing half and half. So I'm doing half nail art, half plain grey. So that's what I'm doing here, just going in and repeating that same design on this side of the thumb. Once I've done that, I just wanted to make it look a little bit more like it was encapsulated and more kind of layers to this design. So I went in with a really thin coat of Lyrics of a Lily, which is that sheer nude colour, and applied that over the top of the two areas where I did the nail art on, just to really create depth. And then I went in with some more flakes. I used a little bit of Moonstone here and a tiny little bit of rose quartz this time, just to build up some different reflex and colour. This really just built up that layers and that depth, and oh, it just looks delish, like kind of an opaly marble. Oh, I just love how these turned out, so neutral but so just dreamy and depthy. Love it. love it. And then I'm going in with some more gold, but this is not gold leaf, this is actually this gold kind of foil stuff, and I'm just going in with silicone tool. This is from NAILS-LUXE as well, and I'm just using that to apply this onto the nail, and it just helps using this multi-tool. It's brush O from NAILS-LUXE. It just helps apply it so super smooth to the nail. It kind of flattens everything down, because I don't like it when nails get kind of chunky and bulky. I like to keep them as super slim and sleek as possible. And yeah, just going in with top coat, sealing those nails in. I did only do one layer of top coat over these because I did that kind of sheer nude colour in between the nail art. That almost acted like a first layer of top coat to seal it in. But if I didn't do that, I probably would have gone in with 2 layers of top coat just to make sure all that nail art was really thoroughly encapsulated. And then what I'm doing is going in and just buffing and smoothing out. Sometimes gold leaf can create little bits of bumps, so I'm just smoothing that all out. And then the main reason why I'm doing this is because I'm going in with some gold detailing to make these nails pop and just finish it off. I love to add gold detailing, so I just need to make sure that the background of the nails is matte so the chrome doesn't stick to anywhere that I don't want it to go. So I'm going in with brush G, which is a liner brush, also from NAILS-LUXE of course, and I'm going in with a little bit of chrome catalyst. It's from Biosculpture, and just painting on in random areas, totally abstract. And then I'm going in with the NAILS-LUXE Essentials Chrome Palette. As the name would suggest, it's filled with all your essentials, silver, copper, gold and rose gold. Super pretty. So I'm just going in back in with that chrome catalyst from Biosculpture and applying it in random places all over the nail, literally random places everywhere. I kind of asked my client what she wanted and she told me, so I just went with that, and we applied that and then cured for 60 seconds and then went in with the multi-tool brush O from NAILS-LUXE and rubbed a little bit of that gold. We went for the champagne gold all over those areas, and hopefully, cross fingers, it just sticks to the areas we want it to. And it just, I feel like gold just brings a nail look together and it just makes it pop, you know. This nail was definitely a random one. I think this was filmed a little while ago, so I can't remember exactly what or who the inspiration was from this nail, but I think this was a set of nails. She brought in a photo of a set of nails. She liked this nail. It kind of looked almost like a little bit flamey and like ripply. She showed me a photo of a specific nail and wanted that on the ring finger, so we did that. If anyone knows who the original credit is, please do let me know in the comments below. But yeah, they turned out super cute. I was using brush N there, which is kind of a duster brush to really kind of work away any of that excess chrome to make sure it was just gripping onto the areas where we wanted it. And I just went over with 1 layer of top coat on these nails to seal them all in. And then this is the finished set. I am absolutely obsessed with how it turned out. I hope you guys too. Let me know down below, and also who's excited for the Watch Me Works being back. I've got so many filmed, some from a little while ago, some that I've started filming recently, so I'm going to get to work editing. I can't even speak. You can tell this is my first voiceover in a long while, but yeah, I will get editing and voiceovering them for you guys and uploading so you can check them out. Hopefully getting a nice little Watch Me Work series going on my YouTube channel for you all. But yeah, look how lush they were. I just finished off with a little bit of the Diptyque dry oil. I'm obsessed with that. It's my absolute favourite hydration at the moment. Love, love, love. And love how these nails turned out. Look at them. They are... I'm just obsessed. Can't wait to see what you guys think. I love the neutral colour palette. I don't use grey often, but I'm obsessed with how they turned out. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. It's good to be back, and I hope you are all well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!